I am filing a memo along with the RBI guidelines where it is been mentioned regarding the NPA. Based on that RBI guidelines only, all the banks should act.
Correct.
I am just giving that.
And don't tell me rudimentary things in this court. If you do not know anything, learn. This court is aware that RBI guidelines ella madadu. That's all right. Now tell me.
I'm saying that this court is not aware.
Now tell me.
It's my
RBI. That's all right. RBI guidelines ಪ್ರಕಾರ ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಅದನ್ನ ರಿಪ್ಲೈ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ. RBI guidelines ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಒಂದು NPA ಆದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ NPA ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. You want to tell that? Leave it. Yes,
my lords.
I have heard Vignesh Shetty enough and more. I am just giving you audience. That's all.
Please
only to impose costs. Yes.
No, my lords. Please don't repeat the word that I have already heard Vignesh Shetty.
Definitely, orders I have recorded.
Orders.
I have recorded every order. In every order, what Vignesh Shetty has said. This is highly. I am not on you, madam. Highly unfair practice on the part of the bank. So bank will be saddled with costs. Definitely.
My lords.
Yalla agi dictating orders aliddu dictating madbekare you change the counsel and try to say something else.
For that,
no.
I'll give a justification for that.
Oh, my lords. No, I will not accept. I need not accept every justification of the bank. Yes.
My lords, if anything asked for me, then it is my duty that I
have not asked you anything.
Allah, bank. See, I am the bank.
You are not the one who was there earlier.
I am representing the bank, my lord.
No, you are not the one. You are not the one who was earlier here.
Correct, my lord.
Get Vignesh Shetty, I will hear everything. Yes.
My lords, when the NOC is given, then how?
No, I am not.
Vignesh Shetty can
that is what will be for imposition of costs on the bank.
My lords, if wrong submission made before this honorable court, obviously that order based on that submission only court has passed. That itself.
So you are telling Vignesh Shetty has made wrong submissions.
That is why.
All right.
That is why, my lords, I am.
Record that also. You are telling Vignesh Shetty has made wrong submissions.
Please record it, my lords.
Yes, I will.
See, based on.
Anyway, it's on live streaming. It will be recorded.
Please, my lords, please. See, for that only I'm here, because for that only, see, I was not knowing all this thing which has happened earlier when the bank has come to me by along with the invoice.
Your officer is.
Yes, my lords. Ugly.
5 lakhs will be the cost.
Yes, my lords. If it is proved that we have done anything.
Nothing. Yes.
My lords, when they came to my office along with the invoice only, I got to know all this thing.
Bank cannot play smart here, madam.
Bank only explained everything that
they are before a court of law. This is not.
Let them be, my lords.
Yes, let them be.
No, my lord, because they have
to. Let them be.
If they are, my lords, or nange wrong information kotre, obviously my submission also will become wrong only. Let them give a right, right instructions for me there, so that my argument will be in the right way only.
Now, whatever on merits you want to tell fast.
Merits, my lords. Before getting into the merits, I want
to argue. Getting only on the merits.
My lords,
before the court has got into other things 20 occasions earlier.
Legal notice also, we have clearly explained everything regarding the NPA and also regarding the guidelines of the RBI, how your accounts has been considered as NPA, though it is regular.
Because that is what you have said here.
Yes, see, and moreover, my lords, legal notice when he has come to the bank approaching a loan, since from the loan agreement, we have been intimating him let it be the 1 or 2 Allah. If you taken a 10 accounts, 10 loans, if one account pays.
That is correct. That is RBI guideline.
See, Andru, no, they have saying that now intimation barlilla, they have considered NPA.
Madam,
ignorance. My concern is that
this is notice. Before you put a property to auction, now the Innova is a property here. Should not the borrower be notified of such auction? This notice ನೀವು NPA ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದೀರಾ, no problem. This is not notice that is necessary in law. Beyond this, I can't tell you.
No,
this is not the then you make your submission. I will consider it.
Yes. My lords, since from NPA only, we are supposed to intimate to the borrower this is how. And before getting into NPA, 1 month skip adagle, we used to say that it is not a demand notice. The word itself will say the demand. We will not demand anything. One month gagi tashna, you have a risk. In another 2 months only, it will skip into NPA and we have to proceed along with the law. Alinda start madtivi request madake. And when the third notice will be reached to him, continuously 3 months adaga NPA agate. After that, we will send demand notice. We are not requesting anything you. As we have earlier sent that, we have sent so many notices regarding the request. You regularize madi anta. Now we are demanding you through the statutory notice only. My lords. So, illi ನಾವು statutory notice na under section 32 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. As per the SOP of the bank. Yes, my lords. Followed by the judgments, I wanted to argue on the maintainability of this honor. I mean, this
yes,
case
Kodi.
also I highlighted. The law with regard to the regarding to entertaining a petition under Article 226 of the Constitution in case of availability of alternate remedy is well settled. In the case of Satyavati Tandon Supra, this court observed thus. 43 point. Unfortunately, the High Court overlooked the settled law that the High Court will ordinarily not entertain a petition under Article 226 of the Constitution if any effective remedy is available to the aggrieved person, and that this rule applies with greater rigor in matter and involving recovery of taxes, cess, fees, other types of public money, and the dues of bank and other financial institutions. In our view, while dealing with the petitions involving challenge to the action taken, recovery of the public dues, etc., High Court must keep in mind that the legislation enacted by Parliament and state legislatures for recovery of such dues are a code unto themselves in as much as they not only contain comprehensive procedure for recovery of the dues, but also envisage constitution of quasi-judicial bodies for redressal of the grievance of any aggrieved person. Therefore, in all such cases, the High Court must insist that the before availing remedy under Article 226 of the Constitution, a person must exhaust the remedies available under the relevant statute. This is regarding the jurisdiction. And though they have a merits, if so for that also there is a separate order, my lords. Kindly see page number
16.
No, 26. Oh, sorry, 23, my lords. This is Sanjay Dhingra versus IDB Bank Limited and others.
Yes.
Page number 23.
Yes.
Point 9.3. Where a remedy is available under Section 17 of SARFAESI Act, this court ought to not to entertain writ petitions under Section 226 of Constitution Law, and even on merit, the case of the petitioner is not sustainable. The petitioner had approached this court preliminary on the ground that since the loan was issued from the Dubai branch, proceedings under Section SARFAESI Act would not be maintainable. In similar circumstances, Bombay High Court has already held that these issues ought to be properly agitated under Section 17 of SARFAESI Act before the Debt Recovery Tribunal, my lords. So when such being the case,
not maintainable.
Yes, my lords. If the petition is not maintainable, of course I'm on the merits only. Bank has not done anything wrong here. Bank has followed all the SARFAESI measures, but it has to be designed before the DRT, my lords, as per these judgments also. I've given more 3 more judgments. Kindly go through it. I don't want to waste the precious time of this honorable court.
No problem.
Before this honorable court, I will
you finish. You ಏನೇನ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿ.
That's all. Notice.
Borrower notify ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ. ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಯಾವಾಗ ಮಾಡಿ. After giving the paper publication,
yes, my lord,
on 18th of whatever date it is, for the sale would be on 28th, you issue a notice on 20th. Will that be in accordance with law? That's all. Don't fall prey to these officials of the bank who keep changing the advocates. You should be confident and conscious of what you say. Today, you have stepped in place of Vignesh Shetty. Imposed cost, what will be?
My lords,
what will be? Tell me.
I don't know.
The bank will say, because you have come on record, costs will be imposed. But they will do that. Don't fall prey to the officials of the bank.
Sure, my lords.
It's very important. You are a counsel, I'm telling you.
The thing is,
these people keep changing whatever tune they want. Don't do that.
Yes, my lords.
You should have, if Vignesh Shetty is also a counsel. He's also a counsel.
I know him well.
You know him.
Brother advocate.
1 minute. He's also a counsel. You should never utter saying that Vignesh Shetty has uttered falsehood before the court.
No.
That's not correct.
I'm not doing direct allegation. Bank told me such things.
That is what I told you. That is why I told you. Don't fall prey to these officers of the bank.
Yes, I do understand.
And mudsling another advocate. Tomorrow they will go to another person.
My lords, this is my 16th year of practice. I saw so many managers or officials.
Why do you need all that?
See, they have been told me that when the court is told me that have you aware of the Vignesh Shetty submission and all the need. and how you got the NOC, and when it is my duty that I have to convey the
That's
message.
okay.
That's it.
You have,
I
you,
don't want
you have
to-
done your duty, no problem. We will answer.
And one more submission, my lords, one more request, in fact, but rather than submission, I'll consider this as a request. See, nan bere yaro advocate eno madidare anta shouting at me in the open court, I think that itself is
No,
unfair,
that's not
because I'm also
why I did.
here.
Nah, this is why. This is why I said it was not shouting on you. It was on the bank. Don't, advocate should not take the time shouting at them. I never shout at any advocate.
My lords, ತಾವು ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿದೆ 4 o'clock ಅಂತ ಇತ್ತು, ಬಟ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. Probably
That's all right. No problem. That is all right. That is all. Now, I see no court would have entertained any submission of this kind, because further hearing, if you change the advocate, that itself would draw adverse inference against the whoever employer it is, or the bank, whoever it is. I have permitted you to argue. Yes, you want to make submission, you make submission, but that is not. And any shouting will be only on the on whom you represent, not on the advocate. Not on the advocate at all. I've never shouted on an advocate, will never do it unless situation warrants. Okay, now you heli, yen vek heli.
When there is a statutory violation, according to me, there is no statutory violation at all. As rightly court has told me that, asked me that, have you intimated the borrower regarding all this?
Ashte, that's all.
Yes, I have intimated.
Where is
and
that?
Yes, my lords.
Odiyal.
As this court has confused, sale has been
Confused?
taken. Yes, my lords.
Ah.
Because the earlier submission, that's all. 18/11 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. It was on
18/7 sale ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ.
ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ.
28th ಆಗಿರೋದು.
28th it has been, sale has taken place, not the property sold. See, even after
Sale
that,
has taken place, whatever, on 28th.
yes, my lord, sale has taken place, and after that, as per the oversight, it has not been given. So that will show that when the sale is confirmed.
11, 12, 23.
28 ತಗೊಂಡ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ, as per the SOP, as I read now, even till ಇವತ್ ನಾಳೆ confirmation ಆಗಿದೆ, till today he'll be having all the rights to close his account and to recover his property, whether the car or whether the mortgage, something like that. So we have confirmed the sale on 11/12/2023. More than that 15 days, he has a sufficient time, another 12 days. Whatever he is doing. And when you have been, what is that? You have been legally injured by the bank. What prevent you to go and approach GRT? It is in 23 only, when it was in the November time only. He did not approach GRT. He wanted to drag the matter because High Court al case ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ರೀಚ್ ಆಗಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಟೈಮ್ ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ. First of all, court ಮುಂದೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ. This is what their conception is. DRT ನಲ್ಲಿ date will be given by default and same day ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, and I'll stay ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ. This is what the concept of the other side, like petitioners. That is why it's my humble submission, my lords. They have
SOP that they have just given. ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಪಾಯ ಮಾತ್ರ ಓದುದು,
ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಸೇಲ್
ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ರೀಪೊಸೆಷನ್ ಒಂದು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಿರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರು ಜಸ್ಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡೋದು, ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಬ್ಸಲ್ಯೂಟ್ಲಿ ನಥಿಂಗ್. ಬಿಕಾಸ್
ಸೇಲ್ ಆಫ್ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್
ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ದ ಥರ್ಡ್ ನೋಟಿಸ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂಚೆ ರಿಸರ್ವ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ 7 days ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಷನ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹಿಂದಿನ ಪೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ರೀಪೊಸೆಷನ್ ವಿತ್ ಇನ್ 7 days ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಷನ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. 15/11 ಪಂಚನಾಮ, 16/11 ನೋಟಿಸ್. ಅದನ್ನ ಡೆಲಿವರ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು 20/11. ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಎ ಸೇಲ್ ಎ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ 7 days ಟು ಬಿ ಗಿವನ್ ಟು ದ ಬಾರೋವರ್.
my lords,
absolutely nothing stated.
ಅವ್ರು ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ.
There is absolutely nothing stated in the entire argument as to where is the compliance of their own SOP, where is the compliance of the due notice. That is my simple case when it comes to the sale of Innova.
Yes.
And one other submission, my lord, they just showed a 10/7/2023 notice ಅಲ್ಲಿ ದುಡ್ಡು ಕೇಳಿದ್ವಿ, ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ. That stood cancelled because 10/7 is that notice. Subsequent to that, annexure R5 irregularity notice ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತ ಅವರೇ ನಮಗ್ ಬಂದು ಹೇಳೋದು. R5 is issued. 10/7 is this notice.
27/10.
That is the basis for me to approach this court, because I cannot go before the DRT seeking to regularize my account. ಇಲ್ಲಿ irregularity notice ಕೊಟ್ಟು 27/10 ಗೆ 7 days ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ they come for seizure. Therefore, I requested an additional week's time to say that ಪೂರ್ತಿ amount of regularization I'm willing to pay, give me some time ಅಂತ. ಅದನ್ನ ಕೇಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ I cannot go before the surface court. And in that irregularity notice is the last communication to me. And they have sold the
intimation ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ರಿಸರ್ವ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ. These are all internal procedure of the bank. No need to send a notice regarding the reserve price fix because that reserve
ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿ
ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು 7 days ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರು ನಮ್ಗೆ ನೋಟಿಸ್
ದಟ್
ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಿತ್ತು.
ಇಸ್ ಯುವರ್ SOP ಹೇಳಿದ್ದದು.
SOP ಅದೇ ಆ SOP ನಲ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಸಪೋಸ್ ಟು ಸೆಂಡ್ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದಾರೆ. ಆತರ ಅವ್ರು ಕೊಡಕ್ಕೇನು ನೆಸೆಸರಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಏನೇನ್ ರಿಸರ್ವ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೋ ದಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಇನ್ auction notice only. And moreover, my lords, if I come to conclusion that as this court has said ನನಗೆ last time ಅದೇನಿದೆ you have to give the vehicle back ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ what could be the consequence? ಅದು ಒಂದ್ ಸತಿ ನೋಡೋಣ within 1 minute.
ನೋಡೋಣ.
Yes, no, my lords, no. ಆತರ ನಾನೇನಾದ್ರು ಕೊಟ್ರೆ, see, account is closed from the purchaser, not from the borrower.
Purchaser is also here.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಅದೇ ಅವ್ರು ಇವಾಗ ನಾನೇನಾದ್ರು ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ಅಫ್ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಆಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಅವೇರ್ ದಟ್ RTO ನೆಲ್ಲ ಇಂಟಿಮೇಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಟು ಹಿಸ್ ನೇಮ್. So still it is, my lords, one second.
I'll tell you one thing.
This is conclusion, my lords.
I'll tell you one thing. Conclusion early. Don't think this court is powerless to undo everything. These are all trivial official acts which will straight away be blown by a writ order.
I do understand.
So
that,
don't harp on that.
I know. I do understand.
Yes.
The thing is, iವಾಗ ನಾನು ಅವರು ಕೊಟ್ರೆ they are not supposed to take the vehicle back because
No problem.
Because
that
let them pay. ಇವಾಗ ಅವ್ರು ನಾನು
what order should be passed, I will pass. ನಿಮ್ submission ಏನಿದೆ ಅದು ಮಾಡಿ.
Yes, ma'am. That's one. No. In one last submission.
ಹೇಳಿ.
So ಅವ್ರೇನಾದ್ರು ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ನ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ this account is closed for 49 lakhs odd. ಅದನ್ನ ಅವ್ರು ಪೇ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. So ಅವಾಗ ನಾನು ಅವರಿಂದ ತಗೊಂಡು
We'll see about all that. That's a consequential action.
Because account is closed from the purchaser, not from the borrower.
Police harassing police.
Please.
Then ಏನ್ urgency ಇಲ್ಲ. Monday.
There is extreme urgency.
Monday, sir. Extreme urgency. No, sir. Monday. You should know how to deal with police. You are yourself a policeman. You should know how to deal with police. No problem, sir. Monday. No urgency. Yes.
Settlements of
Wait. Senior is there. Wait.
Your Lordship, this is a matter wherein the matter between embassy builders and the Russian wife,
No,
the DV.
yes.
The difficulty is, Your Lordship, immediately after 2 days after that matter, they have now filed an NDPS that she's a drug peddler.
NDPS.
Yes, please, Your Lordship, that she's a drug peddler now.
NDPS.
FIR registered. CCB now wants to issue with the authorities. They want
Who
to
is
try-
a drug peddler?
that the Russian wife now is a drug peddler. This is the difficulty. Every adjournment there's a new one. And Your Lordship, now I'm told the authorities might try to arrest her to get her here, Your Lordship.
Then tomorrow?
Please, Your Lordship, the other urgencies, Your Lordship, dispute only with respect to properties, Your Lordship, between the families.
What is the urgency?
The urgency is POCSO has been filed against one person and imminent arrest, Your Lordship. Last 2 days they've been after just a family dispute, Your Lordship.
Tomorrow.
Obliged.
ಏನು ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ಮೇಡಮ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ ಸೆಟಲ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಂಡೇ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಕಮ್. ಎಸ್.